Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for the next fan home builder and Optimus Prime stage, we're up to number 50. And as you can see, we're starting to get really interesting now. We've got the torso and indeed some of the chest details that we're going to be attaching shortly. But before we get to the build, let's have a quick look at the magazine. As always, movie stuff at the beginning. It says Transformers in the cinema, and then we've got usually some origins or some stories on different, I suppose exactly that, canon, just to give you an idea of all the things that have happened in the Transformers what's the word on it, franchise, that's the word. Now we've got a character profile. This time they've chose Swoop, which is great. Then we've got Maximals, Beast Wars 2, focusing on all of these particular toys. There's loads of things to keep you going there, finding out about each individual character. And then for the actual build, it looks like we've got some circuit boards to attach to the inside of the windows, and it looks like we're going to be attaching this frame to the actual torso as well. So it looks a little involved, hopefully not too much, but it's really starting to take shape now. Let's get the parts open and let's get the build underway. So here we are, all packets open. We've got windows from issue 2 and last issue. Unfortunately, my issue 2, I broke that by accident, but I have asked for replacement parts. So it's going to start off with this, where it says here, place the right LED board, 50A. You can see that there. You're looking for 50A. It's got the K. That's not the right. That says left. It says K on this, so that's how you can identify which way it's going to go. And what we're looking at doing is turning it upside down and then lining up these 3 holes like so, and then securing it into the 3 holes you can see there with YP screws. And then of course we're going to do the exact same on the opposite side with this. What you're looking for is that the wires are coming down at the bottom, so they're going to be facing outwards like so. And again, I'm just going to put the 3 screws in nice and careful, and I'm going to come straight back to you. So that's all 6 screws all tightened up. Remember also not to go too tight, because this is a little circuit board. And also the best thing about this is them 3 screws have now securely put these into position. So these won't come off now, they are held by them screws. And as I say, because it's plastic and a circuit board, don't press too hard. Right, let's get our torso in. This windscreen wiper keeps coming off, so I think I'm going to have to glue it. To be honest, I will do that at the end of this stage, to be honest. Let's move on to where we're getting really interesting now. We're going to start to attach all these bits to the torso. So here is our torso. This is the front. Now, to be honest, guys, it hasn't said to push these in yet, so I haven't intentionally, just in case. I do think you do have to, but I'm not going to do it yet just because there's been no official thing in the magazines, unless I've missed something. Right, let's get these wires out of the way. Let's get this piece from issue, was it 2, or it was one of the early one anyway. We're going to fold this out of the way for now. What we've got is we've got a screw hole here and there. Right in the very bottom of these, you can see we have the same pattern there. So what we're looking at doing is slotting this, making sure shoulders are out of the way, making sure these wires especially are going in to there. They are not trapped in any way, shape or form. That's just clipped into place. You've heard that. It holds there. What I'm going to do is attach 4 screws into there and then come straight back to you. So that was just securing 1, 2, excuse me, 3, 4 screws in the top of that. Then what they've done is they've got something very, very clever. They've just got these pieces, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to attach them this way. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. In fact, if I turn it this way around, we've got these, which are brilliant little, you can't even see that there, but these are going to block, or not block, they're going to cover, that's come out of there. It's just got stuck in there. These are going to cover the screw hole, the screws that we've just put in. So these are going to fit lovely and snug. He says I'm struggling to get that in. It's because I'm reaching around the camera, honestly. If I ever go popping it on my lap, I'm sure it's no issue whatsoever. So let me just try this again. I'm resting this into there. Now it's flipped the wrong way around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just show, in fact, let's go with these pieces. You've also got these 2 pieces. These are going to line up exactly like what you've got here as well. So see, you've got 2 little cutouts over the screw, and you've got 2 teeny little dowels there. Let me move this out. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky with that part still attached. Let's line this up. You can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to line this up, and I'm going to show you exactly what we've done attaching this. So just to show you, what I've done is I've managed to line this up. It's not pushed all the way in yet. You can see it's just sort of floating there, but this is just like a jigsaw piece. It's going to fit in and around there like so. I can apply a little bit of pressure. You'll hear that start to click in. A little bit more pressure, And then you can see there and there we've covered the screw holes, and now it's just time to cover them. I'll pop them in and I'll show you what it looks like completed. So that's them 2 screws covered, that screw covered in there, just this teeny tiny little one which is going to fit over there. I'm going to have one more go at attempting to pop it on while you're looking, or while I'm trying to film, shall I say. If it doesn't work, again, I'll just, oh, it's gone straight in. There we go. Perfect. That's that flush bit there. Let's move on to the next stage. In fact, I'll just keep it rolling, because what we need to do is we need to take window from issue 2. Again, that's the broken one, or to identify between yours, you'll have that little bit on there. You're then going to take this letter K, which you can see there, and this is going to line up. You can see, hopefully you can see, oh, that's just fell out. Hopefully you can see it says K there on the back. So what we're going to do is I'm going to attach this into there, and then I'm going to push this into these 2 holes. So let me just get this up into position ready. So there we go. I've just slotted the K into the circuit board at the back, and I'm being honest, it wasn't anywhere near as difficult as I thought it would be. Keep that up there now. You can see you've got these dowels. Let's just bring this out of the way. Let's bring these dowels into here. Let's get ready to line things up. Shoulder out of the way. Start to push that in. And then if I turn this around, we can really clearly see that he's taking shape. Now, funny enough, in the pictures on here, it does have them attached. So I think what I'm going to do is just go right ahead and just sort of attach these in there. But you see, this is not in the stage, by the way. This is just me. I don't know, maybe there is something else. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it just in case they're not supposed to be in yet. It hasn't said to her if I've missed something glaring. But at the moment, that is the end of that stage. We really have Optimus taking shape now.